Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads in Atlanta. Just in Dublin and Aventa. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Pandas. I'm Baba Money. We stream here live every single day, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Thanks for joining for those who are here. Make sure you scalp that like button. Make sure you drop a GM in the chat. Thanks, Pandas. Whew, we had a crazy morning at 8:30. I've been announcing it for the last several days about this big news event happening. And I said it was a make or break your account trade, boom or bust. Which means that in one single trade, you could pass an eval. And it goes all the way down to 20 points. So you could pass any eval with this one move down. And it is the easiest way to pass your evals. It is just by far the easiest way. If you wanted to know when news like this happens, make sure you join the Discord. I post on the Discord all the news I think is going to be big enough to make or break your accounts. And you could have done any account. You could have done max contracts on a 50K account, which you need 6 points. A 150K account, which you need 11 points. A 300K account, which you need 12 points. Any of the accounts, you could have passed with this one single move. And if you weren't aware of this news, then make sure you join that Discord so you can see all the news that is posted. But I've been announcing it for a while. I myself passed a couple of evals with this move. And, but you know what? I may not even need them. Because if you look on the top left of your screen, we are back alive, Pandas. We have a life again. We're about $3,000 away from our threshold. I think that's plenty to trade. That's plenty to trade regular. That's plenty to trade. Nothing to worry about. But we're able to get our accounts back to $3,000 threshold, which is more than a 50K account. So, we got to make accounts green again. Only if there was an acronym for that, but make accounts green again. We're working on it, and we had them green for a little bit, and literally after I turned them green, it was like one of the worst days of trading afterwards. But it is what it is. That's trading for you. Pandas. Let me say good morning to a couple of you guys. Mo7, good morning. Avalon, good morning. Traded, CPI got filled for 1.5K, now it says I failed. And Apex said it's my fault. Apex is 50-50 renews because Rhythmic just bugs out. Evaluation of PA. Only evals. Hugh, good morning. Welcome, guys. By the way, the 3-day promo is effectively done because it ends on Wednesday, which means that the accounts only from yesterday will obviously be included in those 3 days by Wednesday. But if you buy one today or tomorrow, obviously it'll take you more than 3 days to pass. So the promo is not effective on those accounts anymore. So effectively, yesterday was the last day you can take advantage of the 3-day to pass promo. But don't worry, Pandas. I'm sure the 1-day promos will come back. I personally think the 3-day to pass should be the default rules. I think the default rules for Apex, but $35 resets and 3 days to pass. I feel like, and 71% off. This should be just the regular, in my opinion. I think, but who knows. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Bill7, scalp that like button. Welcome, good morning. Waiting for the 99% off. Can you imagine if you made it 99% off? Apex will make a lot of money, actually, probably with PA accounts, right? PA evals or PA fees, but they will. I don't know if anyone can handle that kind of traffic. A lot of you guys are wondering with news, sometimes you pass your evals, it says like, you made profits, but then your accounts are busted. Your accounts are busted. The reason being is because you are not trading big enough. You're not leaving enough room. What's happening is most likely you passed and then there was a drawdown that hit your trailing threshold, right? Like sometimes what happens is the market goes so far beyond your target. So you make like what, I don't know, $3,000, but that brings your threshold all the way up. There's a little trick about Apex, right? The threshold never goes beyond the um, the threshold amount, which is, for instance, I know that was confusing, but let's say for 50K accounts, your trading threshold is 2,500. That means if you ever make, well, let me see. Sorry. It will never, the threshold will never go beyond the target for the eval. What do I mean by that? The threshold will never go. So let's say for the 50K accounts, you have a $3,000 price target to pass. The threshold will never go beyond 3,000. It's limited at 3,000. But what happens on these big news events is that sometimes the market moves so far that your threshold actually goes all the way up to, let's say, 3,000, like the max, and you only took profit, right? Maybe a little bit less than what you needed to, and so you never actually, like you got a lot of profit, but you didn't pass your accounts, or you say you did pass your accounts, but then the market comes all the way back down and hits your threshold. So there's a little delay between NinjaTrader and Rhythmic. So NinjaTrader says you made all this profit, and it executed on your limit order for your price target. But on the Rhythmic side, it didn't actually take you out at that price. What eventually happens is that because of the delay, it takes you out of that price, and then actually it reverses before taking you out of that price. It actually goes up and back down, hits your threshold because it's at max, and then comes up and fills your target. That is, like, I know it's very confusing, but that's what happens. So I always recommend, if you want to pass your evals, make sure you leave a little room once you pass your evals. Make sure you leave a little room once you pass your evals. Don't pass it perfectly. You have to pass it a little bit more, just a little bit more, like $100 more. It never went toward my stop, not even a point. That's the crazy part. See, for you, you might not think it did. You might not think it did because you're like, you believe it or not, right? There's a refresh rate on the screen. There's a refresh rate, so sometimes the market moves faster than the refresh rate. Got a nice little second entry short here. Skip it. It's a small risk. This is so choppy. The chart, yes. Take a quick look. It's just bouncing off the bottom of the channel. It could create a second entry short, but the pattern right now has been first entries all the way up, right? We're on our 8th push up without any break of the previous pivot low. So if it breaks this pivot low, then obviously this kind of resets. But right now we have 8 pushes up without ever breaking the previous pivot low. It's actually insane. But with this pattern, if we continue the pattern, then second entry long triggers on the 10K chart. But Avalon, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, to be honest, I'm just sorry to hear it because it is confusing and it doesn't seem like anything happened. But What's confusing is that you made 1.5K. Traded CPI got filled for 1.5K, and now it says, is it the 25K count? It was a 25K count. Is that the target for 25K? I forget. Yeah, okay. And that's the max. Is that so that's the price target for 25K, 1.5K. Did you make exactly 1.5K? Because what most likely happen, account is green in Ninja's in Ninja and Rhythmic. Account is green in Ninja and Rhythmic. Yeah, that makes sense. So I got filled a lot lower. I see. So we'll probably have. I mean, did you make like? I know this is nitpicky, but it's actually very important when it comes to this. Did you right? If the target's 1.5K, that means you need to make more than 1.5K to pass. Well, I mean, I guess you can make exactly 1.5K, but how much money did you? How much money did you exactly make? I'm not trying to be nitpicky. It's important because what happens is that let's say like the target is 1.5K, but you made like 1,499 dollars. What happens is that the market moves so fast is that the threshold goes to max limit. What's your threshold at? What's your threshold at? I think that's a good question. I think that will answer. That'll kind of help us figure out like what's your threshold at. If your threshold is like maxed, then what happened most likely is you probably hit your threshold. Yeah, your threshold is 1.5K. So that's the problem. That's the actual problem. The problem is not that you made 1.5K. The problem is your threshold went all the way up to 1.5K. That means before Rhythmic figured anything out, it went $3,000. You know what I mean? It went more than $3,000 past your. So that means it hit your target and it went another 1.5K up because your trailing threshold went all the way up to 1.5K. Does that make sense? Otherwise, your threshold will basically be at whatever the threshold is. Right, your threshold minus your profit. But right now your threshold is 1.5. That means it went up so fast, it filled you. So that's why you can make a little. You have to make a little bit more money than the limit. Like that's why I go about one or two ticks beyond what you need. First off, to cover commissions, and then to prevent what happened to you. Like you cannot let that happen. So you gotta make a little bit more money. I know it's very confusing, but your threshold is 1.5K. That kind of explains. That kind of is pretty clear what happened. Yeah. So like, imagine right, like you made a target. Like there's like this like. The way to prevent it is literally you just have to make a little bit more money, a little bit more money to that threshold. Because the threshold, especially if your threshold gets maxed out, like, especially on CPI news, because the threshold will get maxed out like crazy. Yeah, so there is a delay because of the delay. It filled you, but also um, yeah, I'm not sure because of the delay, but it basically does fill you and also raises your threshold and hits you at the same time. It's like quantum. It's like the quantum realm. So what you have to do is make sure you make a little bit more. So when it fills you, you're not in the threshold. Like you have to be beyond the threshold. The threshold, since it goes up so fast as well, it's It's confusing. Oh, I still have this 1 day to pass thing. That shit was fake news. My bad. It was never 1 day to pass. But any news? So for me, like, that used to happen to me a lot. Let's just say that used to happen to me a lot. But because I started to make sure I make a little bit more than the limit, like it stopped. You know, that's kind of how I prevent that from happening. But I mean, obviously, like Apex has no control over the delay that's caused between NinjaTrader and Rhythmic, right? Like everything, of course, is gonna be much faster on your local machine, but in real life with the data, it's like it could be very, very confusing and very, very quick. If anything, it's like a NinjaTrader issue, like a NinjaTrader with Rhythmic issue, I guess, really. But Charles just got an email that says 3 day to pass ends Wednesday. Yeah, it ends Wednesday, but Monday effectively was the last day you can trade it. Because it takes 3 days to Wednesday. Oh, market open, Pandas. Market open, but it did nothing, so I didn't even realize the market opened because the market is so choppy. So last day you could really take advantage of the 3 day pass was Monday. I guess it technically ends Wednesday, but for all intents and purposes, it's pretty much Monday. What to do here? We got a big gap on the 5 minute chart. 5 minute chart is very gappy these days. Still gaps here on the 5 minute chart that haven't been filled. Sick. Interesting. Good morning, guys. Charles, good morning. Summer Rockies, good morning. Geo, good morning. Well, yeah, I'll respond to it in the Discord. Obviously, I'm streaming now, but after stream, I'll comment on the Discord afterwards. By the way, if you want to like post pictures in your trades, join the Discord because obviously, might as well just trade on the Discord. Because you guys can do more, right? The chat is way more, like, it's way more functionality in the chat and Discord. You can post pictures, you can post memes, you can do whatever you want. Quite a strong push down here. I'm looking for a short trade if I can get it. But I don't know. Got nothing right now. Keeps pushing down. It's gonna be hard to capture any of this. Seven bear bars in a row. Looks like. Big bear bars on the 5-minute chart. Most likely fill the gap on the 5-minute, seems like. We're going to break the previous day's lows. Way down here, though. I don't know. We might have a downtrend day today, huh? Maybe. Quite possibly. I'm looking for a short trade. This is really far away from 20 MA. It's a risky one. It's really far away from 20 MA, but if I want the momentum here, I can take this. The only problem is we're on the previous day's close, which can act as support. But, yeah. I'm sitting on my pause here. Just let this resolve itself. It's a strong push down, so I want to go short. And this is a first entry. Far away from 20 MA, off of potential support here. Sitting on my pause. We did push down a little bit. We triggered that trap. I mean, I want to go short. I just don't know if that's it. There's probably better setups out there today, right? There has to be better setups than this today. Come on. That can't be the best setup of the day. Can it? We're going to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. It's quite a strong move down, to be honest. I mean, that would have been good for a scalp, I guess. I don't know if I like that trade, to be honest, though. It's just so far away from 20, but it does make a 2-point scalp. Incredibly. I think there's better quality setups out there. We'll wait for a better one. We just started, pandas. We got plenty of mental capital. We got plenty of patience. Plenty of focus. We can skip that one, right, pandas? And not bat an eye. It's all good. Especially on a 1-to-1. I mean, second to short, I guess, is my trade. I'm looking for it. Downtrend looks very strong. It's not the first entry. I'd rather wait for the second entry at this point. If I were gonna take it here, I'm probably not gonna take it here. Pandas. Pandas. Alright, second entry short. It is ugly, and it's an outside bar reversal. Triggers immediately. I can't take it. Yo, boy. He's not close to any resistance. It's an outside bar. You know, your boy can't take this trade. But I'm eager to go short. Ah, it's a strong bear bar too. Darn. Triggers. Why does it have to look like this though? That's so terrible. Eager to go short, but we're not getting quality setups here. It is a second entry short though. Eager to go short. Jeez. What made a beeline to fill the gap essentially? Right, the 5-minute regular trading hours. Filling the gap, like basically just went straight down to fill the gap. It actually missed the gap by 1 tick. So we could still potentially come back down. Wowzers. Right, we touched the 20 EMA. Is that all we wanted today? Is that all we wanted to do today? Is it a pure bounce right off the previous day's close and also 20 EMA? Is that all we wanted from this move down? Possibly. it'd be quite remarkable if we bounce back, right? If we V-bottom off of this strong bear bar, but we bounce off the 20 MA. We actually don't fill the gap. We miss it by 1 tick, Panda, so we actually miss it by 1 tick. I mean, you could maybe say that's enough for this kind of, $5,000 product. You could say that's enough. Close enough, you know what I mean? 25 cents. For all intents and purposes, it basically filled the gap. Lou the Writer, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Make sure you scalp that like button. Drop a GM in the chat. Bobby C. Good morning. All right, so we got a little push up here. Push down. First entry. Very interesting. We could take a chance here and really look for a bounce here. We can take a chance. It's such a strong move down. I just feel like we have a little more room to go down. Moashi, welcome. $10,000 tick trap. Second entry short, technically here. Well, not technically, but it's a hidden second entry short. A, B, C, right within 1 bar, double reversal. If we break a previous candle's low at this point, we trigger the second entry short, or hit the second entry short. Okay. I'll wait for a technical second entry short to trigger. Just waiting. Okay, second entry short. One, two, three, four, 11 bars. Getting a little choppy here. Outside bar reversal. It's crazy. So many outside bar reversals. I'm just saying my pause. I do not care. I want a good setup. I'm not getting it. Outside bar reversals are showing me that maybe possible trading range now. Outside bar reversals telling me that we're getting like. We're covering the range of the previous bar completely. Why does that give me an outside bar reversal? It's just silly. It's actually silly. Double bottom doesn't look. It looks like it's gonna push down more, right? The fact that how it bounced off the 20 MA like this, it looks like it wants to go down like I don't know a lot more, but it looks like it wants to have a pretty big leg back down. It does eventually fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. Like some follow through here. I almost just want to go short right here, right now. I just want to buy the sell the close at this point. Oh, give me a setup. Come on, give me an entry. I'm gonna start taking first entries now. It looks like it wants a significant drop down. It does. Unfortunately, there's absolutely no setups, pandas. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Pandas. Pandas, I need a setup. I need something. What is this? Oh my. I just want to sell anywhere, everywhere. Such a strong move down. Thinking it's gonna test this low. First entry far away from 20 MA at this point. It's very risky. If I wasn't gonna take it here, I'm for sure not gonna take it here. So we'll just wait. This will be a purely momentum trade here, just for a scalp if you're gonna take it. I wish that wasn't an outside bar reversal. I can't already be on tilt, right, Pandas? I cannot already be on tilt. It's not possible. I haven't taken a trade yet. I haven't taken a loss yet. I cannot already be on tilt. It is not possible, is it? Pandas, is it? I cannot be on tilt already. It is just not possible. Whoo! All right, trap trade. Decent. Again, if I was going to take this one, I'm not taking this one. It'll be mad if I took this one, but not this one. Okay, second entry short triggering here, or forming here. It is so far away from 20 MA. It is creating another outside bar reversal. No, thank you. It is so far away from 20 MA, Pandas. Can I take this? Beggars can't be choosers. Second entry short. It's gonna rip my face off. Don't rip my face off. Pandas! I'm just trying to get out of that break even at this point. The first second entry short that's actually not an outside bar reversal. Right, I skipped this one because it looked ugly, so I took this one. Also looks ugly. But you know, when you're on a downtrend, you gotta go short. And your boy will always pick the wrong one. Y'all know he will. Whoo! Just terrible. Terrible. Can you give me a good setup for once, please? Coming back to the 20 EMA here. This blue line is the bottom of that news spike. I think we're going to come back down to test it. It makes sense to be a magnet. Now we're above the 20 EMA. Very cool. Could be opening reversal, right? Gap up, retest of 20 EMA, and opening reversal. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. 5-minute chart, right? Gap up, comes down to just fill the gap, and then reverses all day. Super strong uptrend. I can see that. I could easily see that today. Easily. Easily happen today. Higher low. Wow, outside bar reversal, higher low. It's on a tear. I took a small loss, $100 loss. It's okay, pandas. We've taken bigger hits than that. Gotta always get your feet wet. Can't be afraid of the loss. Can't be afraid of the loss. Higher low setup. I guess I'll take a trap trade. I don't know. That's my setup, trap trade here. If we can even get it. Let's take the trap trade. Feels like I got you short. All right, final flag type situation here. Last push down. As seen here, bears could not make money here. Bills and Panda was real close to blowing up 2 eval accounts. One got blown up and the other one I made 2K in, but I was in the whole 1500. At least there's life in one. Didn't trade the other two. Whoo! That's good news. That's good news. Oh. What a bounce. Just what a bounce. No entries for me whatsoever, but what a bounce. You think there'd be some sort of double bottom. Double bottom before you really launch off here, but we'll see. Still don't have a setup. Still have absolutely nothing to trade off of. Okay. It just keeps going up. I don't have a setup, man. I'm just watching this. I mean, there's just nothing I can do. I'm not gonna just buy here. I need at least a break of a previous candle's low. We were almost there here. Almost, but didn't quite get there. One tick away from triggering a trap. Hugh took advantage of this. Nice. I mean, there's no setup. There's no setup, man. Let's just go straight up. There's no setup, so what can you do? You just watch it. You just watch it and cry. That's all you can do here. What a bounce. Absolutely incredible. I'm glad I just took my hit here and just moved on. I wish we had a fail second entry short. I wish we could take advantage of this move up, but really the 5-minute chart is the only way you could take advantage of it. Keeps popping up here. Any bear here is absolutely getting destroyed right now. That little pop all of a sudden was probably bears capitulating. My chart does look a little different now. It does look a little different, right? This doji didn't look like this before. Just on a rocket ship up. No entries. Absolutely incredible. Big down, big up. Around the 5 minute, big down, big up could mean trading range day. Thomas Master, hey Panda, have you received your 1099? I didn't take it. I didn't take a look. I should start filing taxes. It's actually crazy. I should start doing it. Kellyanne in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You obviously want to go long, but how, when, where? Now we're so far away from the 20 EMA, I just can't go long here. Like I said, the 5 minute, sometimes we just want to come back down, fill the gap, test the 20 EMA, and bounce off of it like we're doing here. You can say there's a double bottom here, right, from yesterday. You can say that. Causing this huge move back up. Right, it's a V bottom, essentially. Still no entries, right? We have not broken a previous candle's low this entire time. Just shows how strong this bull leg is in this trading range. Goodness gracious. Untradeable. Well, what can I do here, Pandas? The 5 minute, it just looks like a tuning fork or like just a big U. I'm curious if we'll double top here. I'm really curious if we will. It's just nothing I can do, Pandas. I mean, we just watch this go. We're trapped out of this monster move. Like, very rarely does this happen. This is not a thing that you anticipate. Back at the open of the 5 minute chart. Right back at the open. Made a huge move down, huge move back up. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know what to do here. Oh, wow. I mean, that's a move. This is 2 legs, Pandas. There's only 2 legs. One single leg on the 5 minute is just disgusting. Look how big this bull bar is. Pretty much as big as this bear bar. We finally get a small pullback. And it keeps going upwards. Potential double top here on the 5 minute chart. All right, if this is trading range, then we gotta look for reversals here. Some sort of reversal. All right, the 5 minute, it's big down, big up. And we're back at the top. Absolutely wild if we just reverse here. Okay. I legitimately cannot find a good trade right now. I want to go long here. If I didn't have any context, I would definitely just go long on this first entry. I'll just go long here. Because of the potential double top on the 5-minute, I'm hesitant to do anything here. Feels exhausted. It's a second entry long forming here as well. Maybe, right? If we get the second pullback here at this point. If we're truly in a trading range, we're at the top of it, pretty much. You would want to be selling up here. Fortunately, it's going to set itself up for second entry long, floating in midair. I almost want to take it. I almost just want to take it. I feel like it does have more room to go up, but for the sake of anticipating the trading range, I will skip this trade. Okay, second entry long. Actually looks better like that with a deeper pullback. May actually be reversing here, double top on the 5-minute. Possibly. Quite possibly. Second entry long now on the 2000 tick chart. First break of trend. We could look for a retest of the high. I wouldn't be surprised if we do. For that reason, I'm going to go long here, but honestly, like, I may even reverse it if it traps. I mean, I gotta try. It's an ugly looking one. It doesn't quite even touch the 20 MA. The signal bar is quite ugly, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You know what they say. In this trade, it's a small baby risk here. We could attempt for a new high, right? Like baby risk, but potential, right? 1 to 2 risk reward. It's a 2-point risk, but possible gaining like 5 points here. But I get punished. I'm gonna get punished here. Looks like. I'm not taking the reversal because of the 20 MA right, we're above it. But I saw the risk, small risk, potential new high here being created. I thought it was worth the risk. It's small, such a strong move up. It's the first second entry long here, and I think it's worth a try here. We'll see. Worth a try. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. That's what's happening with me today. Do I want to reverse this trade? I don't. Because we're above the 20 MA, right? This trap, if it triggers, it'll be above the 20 MA. Okay, pushing up now. Right, inside bar pushing up. I can skunk this trade if I don't like it anymore, but I mean the risk is so small, it's just 2 points. Let's see what we can make of it. Okay, okay, nice push up here. You're thinking new high, right? Barely survived that by 1 tick, pandas. we barely survived that by one tick. Absolutely incredible. Okay, we made that new high. Ooh, maybe got a little greedy, looking for 2 ticks instead of 1.
Target filled.
I'll take it, Pandas. I risked so little to gain so much. So I thought it was worth it, right? We're looking for that new high still. And second entry loss. Small risk. This is terrible against Sigma bar. It doesn't even touch the 20 MA. But the Sigma bar being only 2 points, right? Like risking 2 points here. Potential gaining. Like, well, I got almost 5 points here. I think it's well worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Yeah. Can we actually end today green, Pandas? Is it possible? Pandas, can we actually end today green? Is it time? Is it finally time for us to be green today? Jeez Louise. In a sense, this move is done now, but we'll see. It's so strong. It's actually incredibly strong. Look how many times I almost got stopped out. Like, it made a micro triple bottom, Pandas. I mean, I was sweating. I was actually sweating. I didn't want to get reversed here on one tick. So I skipped out on one tick there I could have gotten. It's all good. Really good gain for the small risk here. Right, really good gain. I mean, are we just in a massive uptrend, or are we going to turn to a trading range soon? We got to make a decision soon, right? Potential, right? Big down, big up. Typically turns to a trading range. But this move up is so strong, I mean, we can obviously break out of it. This would be a reversal trade here, I think. I would like. If we get a fail second entry long here, Pandas, I mean, that is like... This is a dream setup, Pandas, if we can get it. Something like this. It's a dream. It's actually a dream. Hugh, with his Mac impersonation, you might want to drop a limit order there. Okay, pushes up. Could be a second leg up here. Makes sense as well. Second leg up. Okay. Doji bar. Let's see here. It's still such a strong uptrend. It's quite incredible. Second pullback triggers here. We're making a second entry long floating in there. I mean, this could be a strong uptrend still. I mean, it is a strong move up, pandas. I'm not gonna lie. It's quite a strong move up. But, geez, like, we're thinking the big down, big up on the 5 minutes can cause a trading range. And we're gonna try to capitalize on it. We'll see if we can, though. I don't know if this is it, though. I mean, we're just too far above the 20 MA. We're not even able to come back down to it. I almost want to go long again here. Almost want to go long again here. Again, little baby risks. Little baby risk here. I mean, if the trap triggers like this, I can't take it. It's above 20 May. I cannot do it. I've been burned too many times trying to do that. It works sometimes, but I've been burned too many times trying to. It only works when I don't do it, and it fails when I try. It's basically the rule of the market, right? It never works when you try it, but when you don't do it, it works all the time. That's like the infallible rule when it comes to the market. When you skip a setup, it always works. But when you actually take the setup, it always fails. It's just how it is. That's the law of the land. Okay, decent push down now. Let's see, pandas. Can we get our fail second entry long? Can we get our dream here? Can we get the dream?
$10,000 tick trap.
I mean, the second entry long actually looks decent here. Actually looks like a good trade to take. Let's break a trend to new high. I mean, if we're gonna look for a reversal, this is it, pandas. This is it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Should I take the second entry long for reversal? Jeez. I feel like the reversal. This is it. The dream. This is the dream. Or we could just be in a massive uptrend here. You know, I would feel way more confident skipping this if it like had a strong push down beneath the 20 MA, but it is just floating. The risk is like so small here, pandas. That's actually crazy. Such a baby, teeny little risk.
Trap.
Baby little risk here. Wow, shoots up. Yeah, I mean, too good to be true. Too good to be true. Oh, shoot. Yeah, the second entry long looks like it looks good. Just going long. Going with trend on the smaller time frame. Forget the big up, big down, or big down, big up. Forget about it. This is just on a massive move up here, huh? Big down, big up, thinking trading range was supposed to form. Instead, we just get another push up. Just a nice strong uptrend. Spike in channel now, that's what I'm thinking. Just spike in channeling at this point.
$10,000 tick trap.
Trap about to trigger on the 10,000 tick. I feel like I gotta try. I feel like I gotta try. Right, trap. 10,000 tick. I feel like I gotta try. Ooh, hello. 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 Doesn't fill me. Do I have to chase? I don't want to chase. I'm in. 1-to-1. Trap on a 10,000 tick. It had its chance to reverse, but it did not. So now I'm looking for just a strong uptrend day today. It really had its chance to reverse. It didn't take it. It didn't do it. Instead, it just pops up. Okay. Trap trade on 10,000 tick. It's not a bad trade in itself. Looking for a 1-to-1 here. Or a trap reversal, maybe. 10,000 tick, trap fails. Pushes down. I mean, it doesn't look good. The moment you enter, it just reverses, rips your face off. So maybe it is reversing here. Got a little too eager. I don't know. It's not the worst trade in the world. I mean, traps on a 10,000 tick chart, typically very good. Very good trades. Such a strong uptrend. Thinking that trap would have some decent, but it just reverses. It might be the reversal actually here now. We might get it now. Reversal I was waiting for happens now after I enter long. It is what it is though, you know? It's just it is what it is, fortunately. Oop, we're still alive. We're still alive, pandas. It's not over till it's over. My stop loss is clear. Very clear stop loss. I'm just gonna let this ride, see what happens. I'm taking a 1-to-1 here, essentially. Traps on the 10,000 tick chart, I think, are typically decent trades to take. I typically like them. All right, this big move down was triggered because of the trap. And that was above the 20 MA. This is like far away from 20 MA, which makes this less reliable, but such a strong move up. Why not? Why not? I think the only thing that would take me out of the trade is a fail second entry long here. Then I'll come out right with a wedge top. 1, 2, 3 pushes up. Thinking, right. Fail second entry long here. Potential good move. Potential good trade. A lot has to happen though for it. Okay, outside bar. Is it OIO pattern on the 5-minute chart? Showing confusion. OIO pattern. Let's see which way this breaks. The upside or downside? I'm guessing downside because I'm in a long trade. So, I mean, obviously it's going to go opposite of what you want, right? Is there news tomorrow? Quick check. There's big news today, obviously. I think the big news, yeah, there's no news tomorrow, but on Thursday, you have the core PPI numbers, which is potentially big news. We've got a second entry long triggering here. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. Second entry long. Maybe trap will trigger here. Okay, triggers the second entry long, higher low setup. Still our trend line. Also off the 20 EMA here. Not a bad setup to take on its own right there, actually. That second entry long. I see this strong push up though. If we don't get it soon, I might get out of this trade. I can skunk my trade if I really want to. I feel like at this point I want to stick with it. I could skunk it, obviously. Ooh. Pandas. Pandas. Looking for a 1-to-1 trade on the 10,000 tick. Right, 10,000 tick. 1-to-1 on this bar, signal bar. Let's see if we can get it. Got 3 points, 4 points. You can also take the actual risk taken. The actual risk is here. I can take actual risk. Secure my profits here. What I mean by actual risk, right? The risk that you actually had to hold on to throughout this trade is actually right there. We'll take actual risk here.
Target
All right,
filled.
let's go, baby. Get that bamboo. Yum, 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 yum. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's why I said traps are usually good on the 10,000 tick chart. What did I say? What did I say? Take it. I'll take it. It actually makes a 1-to-1 on the actual trade itself. But actual risk, I just take it to actual risk. I mean, it's pretty good profits, not gonna lie. It's just one of those days, you know? It's just like so hard to think that that was gonna happen, right? Especially when we had this big down, big up. Al Brooks says all the time, these turn to trading ranges. But it's not 100% certain. And the fact that we couldn't reverse what I thought it was going to reverse made me feel like we're actually going to push up. And we got some nice bamboo here. Actually a very strong uptrend now. You got to risk some to win some. You know what I mean, Pandas? Got to risk it to win it. We took 2 trades today, Pandas. I mean, take it. We're almost like back to like $1,000 away from our original account balance. Pandas, if you remember, we were down $4,000. Pandas, I don't know if you remember, but yesterday at its lowest point, we were down $4,000. Now today we are saying we are only $1,000 away. I mean, that has to mean something, right, Pandas? That has to mean a little bit, no? I mean, I think it's nice. I'll do it. I'll take that. Do it. We were down $4,000 at a point. Now we're only down $1,000. We made $3K. $3K swing so far. Let's see if we can get it though. We're not there yet. Ooh, I could have held onto that trade. Not bad. I think I was like so scared already. I just wanted to like get out because I already like lost some heart here, to be honest. But man, the 5-minute chart is just like bull bar ending on its high. Incredible move. I mean, that's all we needed, right? Just touch it, reverse off of it, and then you're just never looking back, huh? That's the kind of day it's gonna be today. All right. Okay. Okay. I see. Daily chart, right? Just strong bull bar here. It's the first entry. I'm thinking 5 minutes always in long. We had plenty of time to reverse, but we never did. No, we're not even close to double top territory. Right? Potential double top here, but those people who try to take the double top, I think capitulated with this bar. Realizing they're wrong. Very wrong. Okay. It's getting a little fuzzy here. What is going on? Don't have a setup other than just try to go long anywhere, everywhere. Traps on the 10,000 tick chart are very good. Typically, we made the 1 to 2 on that trap trade. Jeez. Okay. I get it. You're a good setup. I get it. You're a good swing setup. I got it. It's actually a nice second entry long here. I was thinking about doubling up my position going second entry long, but man. I was still thinking there might be that slight chance of a double top there. I think that's what prevented me from really going strong in there. This is unstoppable. I can't find entry. I cannot find entry here. Always in long on the 5-minute chart, you can tell. At the moment this bar closes, you see there's no tail here. It just people bought it right away. Even here, people bought this. This is more always in long, right by the close. When I say buy the close, I'm literally saying institutions, without a doubt, bought the close of this bar. There's no shadow of a doubt that they did that because of the pure price action is telling us so. I don't know if I can find a long trade unless I just do something crazy. Just go long right here. Just go long anywhere. Like, I'm not sure if I can actually find a setup here at this point. Jeez. Spike in channel, breaks out of the channel right to the upside. Sick. Absolutely sick. So sick. Al, yeah, buy anywhere, wide stop, scale in. That's what he would do here in this situation. Scale in, come out break even if he has to. Right, if you ever have to scale in, I feel like you always come out break even. That's what you're trying to do. Right, look at the 5-minute. Right, you just buy anywhere. Buy here, Buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here. Buy here. Get ready. People are going to buy here. It's just... And if you don't buy here, or if you do buy here and it reverses, buy there at the reversal. Come out break even. Most likely, right? Any reversal at this point will be small. Any pullback will be small. This is a strong bull trend. Second entry long for me here.
10,000 tick trap.
I'm going long, pandas. I do not care. I'm going long. I don't care how terrible this looks. I'm going long here. Try to scalp 2 points. The 5-minute candle closes on its high again. Always in long trading. It's absolutely sick. Do not want a reversal. I do not want to hold into a reversal here. If it reverses, I'll skunk it. Alright, I'll skunk it. I don't want a reversal. I don't hold into any reversals here. I want it to be one shot, scalp, quick scalp. I don't want to wait for a reversal and then like a higher low. I just get out. Not saying that it's not going to keep going up, but I'll wait for another setup. The 5 minutes ends on its high. It's always in long on the 5-minute chart, panda still. I'm not willing to hold past the reversal here. Yeah. But it ends up going up, right? Double reversal on that one bar. Super annoying, but it happens. Could have made it. Could have made my 2 points, 2.5 points, whatever. It's just like a always in long trade, like trend. Panda, just you buy anything. I just didn't want to hold reversal. It's one of those 10% days where we're probably gonna have a massive uptrend, just like unstoppable uptrend. One of those 10% days. Maybe less than 10% to be honest.
10,000 tick trap.
Like a 5% day. Once out of every 2 weeks, let's say, right? That's like essentially a. Well, that's 10% actually. One out of every 2 weeks, you get a trend like super strong trend. 10%. Starting to get a little fuzzy here, but still super strong uptrend. Inside bar. Interesting. It's a small triangle, like a teeny weeny little triangle here. It's losing some momentum. Just a little bit. Okay. Breaks the upside of this inside bar. I'm a little like hesitant to take any trades here. We're just so far away from the 20 MA on the 5-minute chart. We're just so unbelievably far away from it. Yeah, Al loves Walmart. Calls it a Walmart trade. But I don't know. Al probably will scalp this all the way up. I don't know if he'll swing this necessarily. He'll probably scalping. Scalp 2 to 5 points probably. He says like when you're late in trend, you have to scalp. Get in and out. Get it in and out. Left eye trade here. I don't know. It's actually a limit order market. Well, it's both. Stop order market and a limit order market. Right, bulls buying the close again. Even on this bear bar, they bought the close. They just buy it. They don't care. They just keep buying. They're very confident in buying because they're confident, fairly confident they can come out break even at any time as well. Right, the market usually gives some clues. Ooh, big move up. I don't know. This looks like a limit order market right now. 2000 tick chart. Second entry long. Forming here, possibly. It's lost all like volatility right now. It's going completely sideways. What is happening? Nothing's happening right now. This is like the opening for the last like 5 weeks. How it looks like it just does this. Cool, Panis. All right. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Not much news tomorrow. I don't think so. I think we're safe to trade. But I'll see you guys bright and early. Trade safe. Everyone stick to the plan. Good things will happen. And I'll see you guys bright and early. 9 o'clock for pre-market show. 9:15 for the mainstream. Hope to see you guys there. And as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.